Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ETF2L Highlander Season 9, powered by Marketplace.tf. Tonight we're going to have Highpander versus Strong Opinions. I'm Atomicus and I'm joined by Bulow. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Atomicus. We have just missed the start of this game, but it looks like CeeJaey went down early for Strong Opinions, but it didn't matter. They've just completely bullied Highpander off the point, killed everybody, so Spare survives 53%, but the point.
Yeah, so just so we make sure we cover this up, we have Highpander in the blue trunks and Strong Opinions on the red team. At the moment, they're trying to, blue team is trying to regroup a little bit. We do have the red spy behind. We'll see. It seems to go after the teleporter and go after flanks at the moment. So we get a stalemate, trying to push dry on the point. But yeah, getting a lot of free space at the moment. We'll see if red team will do anything to deny that. But
well,
it seems
probably
going to be the
Strong
number
Opinions
three.
because they know that they have the charge, but Highpander are just bullying them. They're using the charge. They're not even using the charge. They've gotten the point.
Yeah,
The big thing was
great.
Hildreth came in, jumped in, and he piped down core right at the start of that, and then Strong Opinions just completely backed out. Any further contesting didn't. Well, they tried. They just stood around with their heavy. Nothing. They got sniped. So
Yeah,
they still don't even have Uber yet. So like, where's the aggression? Where's the force? Something.
Yeah, red team. Oh, we do have the red spy now. Oh, gets actually detected. Force now. And get some picks over here. Not much going on. The demo is disconnected. Up, he's under, and they should all blue heavy, and down it goes as well. And the red team manages to get the point. They try to get an aggressive hold, which is pretty good right now for them.
Yeah, they just walked across the point there and not really
Bomb
and kill CeeJaey.
muuki going in and killing CeeJaey. Excellent work there by him.
Knows what Mookie's going to be doing on this map. You best of all, Atomicus. I'm sure you remember 4-3.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We all remember the veterans.
The beggars was a good. Look at Emilio.
Oh yeah.
Hildreth. There he is. He's just hiding that entire time. But at the minute,
we have even Steve actually doing so much work flanking and getting the medic pick as well, doing so much work right now for Strong Opinions. muuki once again trying to get something done there, spamming a lot of rockets, but getting denied by Steve Pender. So yeah, blue team actually getting almost wiped right now, getting a couple of respawns.
Well, Emilio stayed in that middle house on the side, on the Highpander side, like the entire time, and the Highpander pushed right past him without looking at him, and he just started gunning them down. So clearly they're not really that focused on going all over the map. But yeah, you can see that Strong Opinions are taking a really strong forward hold whenever they can.
Yeah, it's kind of strange like positioning because they're all muuki going huge. Oh, missing their shot, but the regards getting 100 damage on it, and the red heavy is disconnected, red demo disconnected as well. They need to get them down, and that's exactly what they do. So no heavy classes for the blue team, and almost getting pretty much wiped. But the medic did get out, and he does have Uber. He should back out quite. That's exactly what he does the scout. But blue team will be able to cap the point at this moment.
They need to get cap quickly, and then they need to find the medic and kill him before he's able to reconnect with his combo.
It's also good to know that blue team is using crit and red team is using medic gun, so they need to get that sweet sticky on it. And oh, they lost their demo man, and that's not what you want when you have crit. And now red team will be able to just cap the point with Uber.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty difficult for a Highpander. Like Mookie's just in on his own. Oh, he goes in on the medic again.
Ooh, crisp rockets. They're getting 2 directs on CeeJaey, but actually getting out with like 12 HP, so that was pretty close. Oh, good job of getting a pick on the red heavy. Again, not gonna have a heavy for the red team, but I'm not sure if that's gonna help. Crits being popped by the blue team, connects with pretty much nobody really, trying to snipe a couple of people, but not really connecting with anything, but trying to get the cap, and the red demo man core trying to get some spam over there, denied by Gorstone, the blue pyro, and yeah, it seems like they're gonna get the point in the hands of the blue team.
They're gonna get the point, but as you said, the crit league was very ineffective because Strong Opinions just backed out really early, and also the problem was it was only Hildreth in the charge. Like Hildreth had the charge, as soon as the first thing came in, everybody just ran away, and then you couldn't really do anything. You kind of need the rest of your team to be following up if you're in a crit streak. You to follow up on like the fear and confusion.
Yeah, and here comes
just
the
get the Uber. Go in,
red Uber.
Flash again. But they're just, this is what they've done twice beforehand. They take the Uber beyond the point, but then they just cap the point at the same time. And yeah, it was a really easy win. Like, the Highpander just backed off even though they still needed to contest the point. Just gotta go all in. But he rolls out.
Yeah, I feel like there was that moment when both teams had the Uber. Actually, red team was behind the Uber, and blue team was just sitting there passive. Like, so I'm not sure what Highpander's doing. They need to read those situations much better. But we see the blue heavy kind of forward positioning at the moment, while the rest of the team is pretty behind.
Yeah, they pushed through banana, whereas strong opinions are favouring the behind their crits hold. Ass is getting good time on the point here to scout for strong opinions.
Yeah, Toast getting both heavies going down for the teams right now. The blue demo being weak, and yeah, the red team again with all this aggressiveness managing to keep the point at the same time. Muuki getting denied as well, and look at all those kills. Also, the red scout Talash doing so much work chasing on the weak enemies.
By the way,
finishing off.
we just got air shot into a wall.
Was that an air shot?
Big shot.
Was the
Like, but yeah, you can see again that the Spain just got this forward hold, and they used their Uber's popped. The sprayer went down, so like.
You seem to be cutting off a little bit. John can fix that. Might be a problem. But at the moment, blue team again being pretty much exterminated, and Sprayer went down there. Red team will have advantage. CeeJaey will have advantage. Both of the teams are using minigun at the moment, and yeah, they don't seem to be able to like get this hold. And we do see Granjaba behind right now on the point. Maybe he's going for it. Might get he gets the demo pick and then gets headshotted. Retaliation immediately.
Yeah, but look again, look. Hildreth jumps in all on his own, like just gets denied by 3 people, and then Ass is kind of taking around, not doing much, trying to be relevant. But look at the rest of the team; they're all the way back, like in the spawn area. Doom's like hauling a gun around. Like I have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, they were suiciding like one-on-one. Like Hildreth jumped by himself and got picked up off that. So yeah, but the red team having quite a strong hold right now. While the blue team is pretty much pushing from the left side, so if they just focus their spam of their Muuki jumping in, some damage, getting the force from the red team trying to get some picks right now. The blue heavy gets out, but barely. The blue demo man is actually cut off and is under with 4 HP. Hildreth surely will go down, and down he goes to the golden banana man. And yeah, blue team not getting a hold, even though the red team is pretty much exterminated.
Really
actually, they
pop really early on the heavy just to bully them off the point, but it's going to be pretty poor if he's going to come back with a charge. Like again, they kind of needed more players there. They basically used an Uber just to kill a heavy. So yeah, they didn't even get the point from it.
And this is not good for the blue team, like, not even actually finishing the cap. They're denying that cap so much. Ooh, a headshot from Raptor on Muuki. Goodbye. And yeah, red team still actually holding this point. Blue team not managing to cap, and I have to say that I like the position of the mini sentry on the backside balcony platform, I guess, whatever you want to call it, and I denied Muuki to jump on the upper balcony side. So pretty good positioning there just for that moment, which is pretty crucial. And yeah, blue team right now focusing the left side, while the red team trying is basically like who can spam more, and it seemed like blue team will get on top of that, getting the heavy classes, and they should be able to get the point.
Well, Sprayer was the furthest one forward there. Right? It's crazy. He died Raptor bombed in there, but he gave himself a chance, and they've been forced to Uber for I don't really know why. So you now have to hold the point for 3 minutes without giving it up against the full Uber charge. So yeah, I think it's not impossible, but I think strong opinions are going to take a 2-0 lead here.
Yeah, I didn't like Muuki needs to do something amazing, but he gets cut off, he got detected, already exterminated, and red team getting the Uber right now. Gorston trying to airblast them away, doing quite some work over there, but not enough. But red team is not really on the point. The blue demo man goes down, so no more spamming capabilities for the blue team. Blue spy is actually running away instead of trying to fight for this. And ooh, they might be able to get the medic, maybe. Oh, actually, the blue spy died as well. And yeah, it seems like red team will be able to get the point back.
Medic in that. Raptor just bombed in and killed them. Look, there's like 7 people standing around the point. They're just gonna get on with it. I'd also like to point out that Muuki right now is bombed scoring for his team, 12 points. Called out Muuki.
Yeah, I feel like
Emilio Estevez post about out-fragging CeeJaey. Out-fragging. That's the key term here, out-fragging. But it's pretty different range of classes on the other side. I think that's just because Emilio wasn't dying.
Yeah, I mean, Corv is actually bottom scoring as a demo man, which is interesting on a King of the Hill map. But yeah, we see Raptor actually doing a double jump, going for the sniper, but got stolen by Cloudy, denying his kill, and slowly pushing towards the point. Blue team actually trying now to get some pressure towards the red team. Not really, both teams just sitting around. We have this red spy going for the for Muuki, and down he goes, so no more jumping shenanigans from the blue team. Yeah, it seems to be like a still, but both teams are trying to passively go towards the point, and it seems like blue team will actually give them the point. Counter pop being used by the blue team right now. This is pretty much going back and forth,
like
but it seems like blue wouldn't have
like a longer Uber.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they lost too many players by then, and struck too many players into their faces, so it didn't really matter. Like Hildreth couldn't kill really. That was actually really good opinions there.
I'm seeing this whole, like, Emilio's so low, but he's gonna get a sandwich, and I guess everything will be fine. But he's so caught off, like, if only they knew. They only have, like, a scout there. It's so interesting seeing this hold, and I feel like it shouldn't work, but somehow it works. I'm not sure what Highpander is doing right now.
There. He almost got sprayer again.
And yeah, again, like, red team is just bleeding players because they, like, those positions are, like, so weird. And Raptor actually going from behind and getting the kill on Spare. Nice bomb there. And red team now having the advantage, and they should be able to get the point. Maybe deny the point capture, but apparently not. But they should be able to get this quite easily. Not sure why they used there.
I'll tell you why, because CeeJaey's a pussy medic from what I've seen in this game. He backs off as soon as he thinks the other team have 80%. He just backs the whole way off. I mean, clearly it's been effective for them. They are doing very well in this game.
I feel like they're doing better because of hiding, like, a lot of mistakes. I feel like that's the problem for Highpander right now, which of course is an advantage for red team.
Well, you just can see that.
Yes, as you cut off once again, for me at least, I'm not sure if it's fine with John, but yeah, it seems like blue team actually gonna try to go from under, and that's what they're gonna do, but oh, they got called out. We'll see, the blue heavy actually got disconnected. I guess the team didn't tell him that there by himself, so no heavy for the blue team, but at the same time, no flanking classes for the red team, so maybe blue team can do, but nope. Red spike goes down, a couple of people down for red team. Maybe blue team will be able to push this out, but with no heavy, it seems a little bit hard to get all that work done by Hildreth. Excuse me, Hildreth. And Uber's getting exchanged by both teams. Red team having a much better Uber as well to do with that. Blue team actually pushing them away. They're quite weak, so maybe they can hold this for now. And red team losing a lot of players. Team
that was fine. Good. They came in with their charge. They just took in Hildreth and took the focus with the Uber, and Muuki came in and bombed behind them, and I think Gorston and Ash were able to get kills from underneath. So now they've finally actually managed to get a basically of strong opinions. Is that the first time in 3 rounds?
Because they didn't have the monkey classes, so that's exactly what they needed to do, take advantage of that. And again, now we see blue team actually having the same aggressive hold as earlier. We'll see if they're going to be able to do it. See a little bit of a weird positioning for a team. That blue Uber is in possession of the blue team. Yes, blue Uber in possession of blue team. Well done, Brent. Oh my god!
Just got full.
What just happened?
He
That
just dropped out of
bomb!
the window. He just jumped out of the window. Oh, that's awesome. And yeah, Sprayer's dead. Everything's gone to shit. Strong Opinion's just going to easily take the weapon. Oh, dumpster device we're hearing. Their dumpster device Sprayer.
It's always amazing seeing their soldiers on King of the Hill maps. It's just so great to see them just bombing like that. And yeah, it's a heaven map for soldiers, I would say. But also for spy, but that's, you know, it's general for King of the Hill maps. But red team right now having the Uber. Raptor actually getting behind them with the BlackOut, just holding that aggressive place for them. We have Borson actually forcing CeeJaey.
The WM1. Lovely.
Pretty good play on him, but yeah, no Uber for red team now, and blue team will be able to have quite an advantage. They have 70%, which is pretty good. They'll be able to push this out, hopefully, unless they get forced by Raptor or somebody. But yeah, at the moment, it seems to be quite a still, with a couple of people dropping here and there.
Players, and look, Raptor and Flash are behind. The flank is behind Sprayer now, and yeah, they're forced to Uber and really bad here. They take down Core.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about, getting that Uber force. And
Seal is actually using the Thompson like a pub player. Disgusting.
Wait, that's actually allowed?
Yeah, you're
oh my god, what happened this season?
The only interesting thing about TF2.
Oh man, I've been gone for several weeks and this happens. Oh no.
Obviously spamming your Thompson in. Stay down, man, doesn't actually.
Uber get things for red team, and they should be able to cap the point right quite easily and also win this round, unless blue team will be able to pull some amazing stunts with 4 people down, but that's not gonna happen. Oh my god, so much laser weaponry. I feel like people, I don't know, they play Fallout 4 and they were like, we gotta use laser weapons.
That was rather brutal, I have to say. Core bottom scored in his team with 42 points, whereas Tracker 36 points with a high scoring player outside the medic on Highpander. Like, they were completely dominated there. That was a very, very strong showing from Strong Opinions. Who, of course, are new to BAM this season. I don't know who any of them are, obviously, because I'm a top prem gamer and they were playing in High last season. Atomicus, didn't you play in High last season? You should know them.
Excuse me? I have not played the Highlander in ages. I haven't played in the season in ages.
That's okay then.
No, I was like, I reached Prem with chess class. That's it. That was my ending career. Now I'm washed up, and I guess I'm gonna cast.
You're washed up and on the caster's couch with me. Yeah,
pretty much.
Great career progression. But yeah, it was just that it really looked like Strong Opinions. Every time they had any sort of Uber advantage or anything, they would go really far forward across the point and just really get a solid hold. But as soon as they felt that they were either in a even situation or a losing situation, like they would back out really, really quickly. And they'd also back out as a team, which is the most important thing to do. So I think, as I said, it was in the third round, halfway through the third round, before Highpander were ever able to actually wipe them. So they were very well drilled, which I suppose isn't too surprising whenever you've got veteran players like Emilio and Orv and Steve in your combo, like people who are able to read the game really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely focus more on Emilio. Since he was sub-scoring with the Tomislav and whatnot, but yeah, I feel like Highpander is just throwing people one-on-one, and it's so weird, like seeing Hildreth jumping on him by himself. Of course, muuki getting some great bombs here and there, but I guess there's not enough like synchronization between the players.
Well, it's harder for the soldier to do a lot whenever the game is focused in a smaller area, and I think that's what Strong Opinions were very good at doing, at focusing the game into smaller and smaller areas, which then allowed them to play off of their heavy core. And you could see the difference is that Core wasn't getting anywhere near the amount of heals or any really the amount of attention as Hildreth was. And maybe this is a problem again that Highpander are always going to have, which is that if you're going to let Hildreth be the main caller and Sprayer's just stuck to him whenever anything's going on, then maybe the rest of the team isn't as coordinated around him.
Yeah, hopefully we see a change on CP process. I assume Mookie is going to be able to do way much work because
Oh, I'm
of
reading
all
a Twitch
the.
chat here. Mookie 725, 7 kills, 25 deaths. Top prem gamer.
Shots being fired. But I mean, I agree with what you said. You know, it's smaller map. It's pretty much like Viaduct, but on Viaduct the demo has a big advantage because it's designed that way. But like on Wormtake, it's not that way because you can dodge the spam quite easily. So yeah, even though it's fun to play as a soldier, you're still gonna get denied by a lot of crap since it's quite a small map for that. But hopefully for process, I'm hoping we're gonna see some good plays from both soldiers. So, and
I just find this map is probably going to be long and boring. That's usually what it is.
see, here's the thing. My dream was always, well, when I had dreams for TF2, was always to see like Highlander get to the point where it's not that. You know, you don't get into process. I'm like, well, it's process. I guess I'm gonna be here for like 30 minutes.
No, we're going to be here 30 minutes. Strong
Like, I wanna.
Yeah, I want it too. I want it too, Atomicus, but I'm realistic. I'm realistic, man. Strong opinions beforehand. Strong opinions 3-0'd chess club, the chess club, who are of course experiencing the Lazy Bear medic experience. Of course, they're trashed here now. But, they 3-0'd chess club on Wormtech and was a 1-1 slugfest on process for half an hour. So as I said, I'm not hopeful of a high scoring game. I'm not expecting a high scoring game. I am hopeful to see blood, but I expect to see.
We gotta be optimistic. But because what happened with Steve Panther?
I saw the game I've got live. Hasn't yet. No, never mind. We can about some other things here. What do you think, Atomicus, about dirty turncoat Steve Panther? The Highpander in his name, but yet he has played for Strong Opinions now.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Like, it's so weird for me. Like, seeing players like Steve was for playing for Highpander for so long, and Q9 was playing for Fair Enough, and she's in Highpander. And like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened, why people change and whatnot.
I'll tell you what happened to Atomicus.
Oh, please. I'm listening.
Hildreth did not show Steve the love. That was the problem. He was told that he was just a filthy, dirty pyroman, which is true. He is just a filthy, dirty pyroman. So then Steve took his ball home. Like, well, I'm just gonna take being the best pyro there's ever been away from you, Hilldog, and let's see how it will affect your team. And clearly not very well, given that, Highpander pretty much dominated every single class this season.
Yeah, I feel like there's some fan fiction there in between as well. Of course, I mean,
no,
I mean, look,
that's
it's fine.
Largely true. Largely true. Who else can I turn my guns on? Yes, because I don't really know. See, in this game. Oh, has it gone live? I think it's gone live here.
Yeah, we are live. The mid-fight already ended. Muuki getting completely smashed to pieces, but Corv going down, so no red demo for the red team. Yes, once again doing the same mistake, saying the same color twice, but no demo and soldier for the red team, so blue team should be able to push towards this with their demo, also having the mini sentry on top, both mini sentries on top, but the red one should go down quite easily. We'll see now if they can push. Both teams will have Uber, so red team should be able to hold second, maybe hold that choke with the Uber, just exchange some fights, and we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, it was very sensible play from Strong Opinions to get out. But now we're in a kind of skill-based situation again. Also interesting to note, Muuki was running Beggar's Bazooka at the start of this midpoint.
Yeah, but now he did switch back to the stock, and they seem to be going back on mid. They're gonna go. Everybody's gonna go through choke, which is quite weird. Like not a single person going through PC except Gorstone, just making sure things are there. And here we go. The blue push slowly through choke, but apparently it's like they're just waiting. But Gorstone actually going quite aggressive on from PC, but then getting shot down. So. Not sure what happened there, so basically they lost two people for pretty much nothing. And yeah, this is what you're talking about. It's gonna be a slow game. And I hate it. I hate it. Why?
Mookie tried to go in behind, but nothing happened. Did it? So yeah, now Highpander backing off. Big boy Raptor jumping in. Emilio completely cut off. Gets the force but dies.
Ooh, maybe they can get Corv. They got Corv, so that's pretty good. Yeah, they don't have any heavy classes right now for our team,
charge,
so
but
it's not going to be enough. They don't have players, so yeah, they should be able to get the point.
Yeah, that was just complete miscommunication between Emilio and CeeJaey, because Emilio just went in and just like got enveloped by the team. He got the force, but if you're going to lose your down one and your heavy from a bait leg, then like yeah, you're pretty screwed. So they might try and push out here, but it's very difficult to shout, and they're only got a 50% advantage. I say only, but that's like what 20 seconds. So
yeah, I like to see Steve. Like obviously they know they don't have advantages, so they're holding quite back. But I feel like that's a mistake. And you have those choke points. You know, you could have just a pyro sitting in the rollout and could just deny the push immediately, and maybe have some sticky traps in the lobby doorway. So I don't really like this at all from Highpander. And yeah, now both teams have Uber. We'll see what's going to happen.
Such a pick here. Why is he so far forward? I don't understand.
Because he has banana head, I guess, and Polk actually going down for Highlander. I'm sorry, for Highpander. So no heavy for the blue team, and we see the Uber being used by the red team in PC. Counter pop possibly from the blue team on the pyro. I'm not sure what's that's gonna. Really, they got Emilio.
Killed a rough, which is what they actually have a chance. I'm going to level 3 here somewhere. No, there's not. Blacking.
Ooh, they should be able to push through this. They don't have a demo. They don't have heavy says. Come on, Highpander!
They've led too many players, Highpander. So if they stay in now, they're just going to mess up. With a 20-second window when there were no heavy classes, they did nothing. They're there. They're still poking. But they get CeeJaey actually, so that was all good, fine.
I guess, I mean, they're gonna help.
They're gonna wait now, they back out, which is sensible play. Gonna wait for their Uber, hopefully get everybody up, and actually do a good push rather than a shove.
Yeah, you know, take it easy, wait for the Uber, let me go to the toilet a little bit. Alright, we got Uber, we got 9 people, on, I guess we can go. They're going through lobby. And instantly headshot.
Yeah.
Oh, the is it gonna flash the scout? I guess not. Alright, going to demo. Not really connected with anything. They lost their heavy pull going down for Cloudy. Nah, I don't even know what happened, but yeah, they butchered that push completely. And Polk is playing with 200 ping. Maybe that's affecting him, except that he's playing hit scan class, so it doesn't matter really. Just lame excuse.
That was a hilariously bad push from Hunter there. They tried to take in both Ast and Hildog, and yeah, Ast as soon as he stopped being Ubered went back into lobby. Mookie went in through number 1 and got denied straight away. Boom was dicking around and roll out with his wrangled mini sentry, and I don't know what anybody else was doing. And in all that, strong opinions were just kind of like sitting there not getting hurt. So now they push out.
It seems like, yeah, they're pushing through PC. They are using quick fix right now, but the heavy is actually being focused, and down he goes. No more Emilio, no more Steve Pander, no more Corv. Again, no heavy classes for the red team, bleeding quite a lot of players, and now retreating towards the second point.
So now, really Highpander should be bullying them. They're still using that Thompson. Seal is such an anti-fun gamer.
He basically has a sign just floating atop of him, just going like no fun allowed.
Highpander are kind of wasting this big Uber and player advantage that they had. But they're deciding they don't want to be in PC anymore. And CeeJaey from having a 20% Uber now has 100%.
Ooh, they gotta go on PC, they gotta go on PC, they're so close. They have the Uber, they can do it. Spam. Go, here we go. Can they do it? They're getting denied quite heavily by Steve, just air blasting them away, not really accomplishing much, but oh, the red heavy going down, both heavies actually going down. The good fight in PC, CeeJaey actually going down as well, a lot of people down, getting the big flanks from Doom, and like clean him up, getting like 3 kills over there, nice work, just
But they need to get forward. They need to get forward. Unfortunately, Seal's got a mini center there. So yeah, Highpander need to be rushing forward here. They've got numbers.
Like why are they capping so many people? Just leave the scout, everybody.
Like they could just be going forward here. Never mind. At least everybody's up.
At least have the scout, the sniper just waiting for a spawn and get a free headshot or something. It's so slow. Highpander,
I
why?
feel like they could have done more with that. They've got the Uber advantage, but as we saw beforehand, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Raptor's back on the dumpster device again.
Ooh, Seal actually going down right now to Granger Bob,
that's
some
actually
engineer.
quite a good fit if they can get this mini center down, because minis are really annoying on this last point.
He decides to. Oh, he's going for the dumpster device.
He's going for the point. Big boy push.
Ooh, can they get it? Heavy going down for the blue team. Spy on the point, saving the point just barely, but point goes to Highpander.
That was really good from Highpander there because they learned from their mistake. You could see Gorston just equipped his power jack, just ran straight on the point because he knew that they would all be standing really far back, that nobody would be able to engage him. So he just got on the point. He died straight away, but it didn't matter because he was starting to get in the cap. And this last point caps really fast. And Gren Shabab got a kill as well, just as they tried to push out.
Well, then that's great. Learning from mistakes. Hopefully they can get this to a tie. And we see muuki going huge with the device, with dumpster device getting not quite much. But we have Granger Bob getting the heavy pick, and yep, no heavy for the red team. 4 people down for red team, also 5 people down for blue team. So I feel like this could go both ways, but nope, because blue team is just dying all over the place, and CeeJaey still being alive, having the Uber advantage. It's
a complete wipe. Oh, and there's still a mini hit,
I saw muuki going that high in the sky. Probably he tried to guess the sky probably, but again going up. Oh my god!
Noob died. Damn it, says in chat. That's true. CeeJaey is a noob, and he is indeed down right now. Dead, dropped. Very good.
Was that inertia with the dumpster device?
muuki is the greatest gamer of all time.
I guess it was a stock rocket launcher, but yeah, back on last, but they do have that Uber advantage. They need to hold it and probably.
It doesn't matter. They're just beating players. Though. Like, not the call out. I just like folks been playing pretty shit.
And yeah, red team is the same thing. Like Strong Opinions is pretty much doing the same thing. They're holding all the way back. They know that. It's such a mistake. Like you could deny so much over here, and the lobby is in control of the blue team.
They know that blue has a big Uber advantage, and this kind of map you can just wait. Spare's using his Uber from underneath. Ass gets a few kills, but really, yeah, it's a Scott.
Why messy right now? Red going down to toast, and red team is just in PC going out now with Uber, and they should be able to block this quite easily. Gorston not being able to do much, but is hopefully gonna survive, unless he's gonna have a fight. Nope, gets sniped by CeeJaey and the shotgun. CeeJaey right now by himself getting picked off, and we do see a skirmish happening in PC. A lot of red people just dying, including CeeJaey.
Well, the big thing there was Tracker got 2 kills, he got 4 from CeeJaey down, but Claudia's kind of halted that.
Yeah, now we're back to this back and forth situation. We have toast. Maybe it's gonna do something. It's waiting on the upper PC area. It's gonna drop down. It's gonna go for the medic. It's gonna it got detected. Not really gonna happen.
Yeah, you don't mind it if
maybe
the game is back and forth, you can understand the decision making, but if it's based on mistakes and stupid plays, then it's just irritating.
And now we see muuki going through choke, and he got completely obliterated, not being able to do much through there.
He pushed the demo man quite far back, so...
Well, even so, he didn't...
There's not much of a presence here, but yeah, they're coming back in mid, Strong Opinions, so... Even though Highpander are very slowly pushing in. Is that a conk I heard? Yes. After fires his conk, gets the force. CeeJaey is going to get a much better Uber here if he even bothers to use it.
Yeah, Raptor is actually behind him, so I expect him to go on the medic. A second. Yeah, he's doing so much work actually behind, and Highpander getting sandwiched right now.
They're quite
and
fast.
that is. Yeah, they took advantage. Raptor was like on the second point.
Really quickly there. Raptor like didn't even die and all that, like absurdly. And now they're going to get the point with relative ease.
Yeah, I like how they took advantage of it. Raptor was behind. I guess they didn't have anybody to stop him, and he did end up alive, and they pretty much sandwiched him. And now they're trying to get control of the lobby. We see a bit of a skirmish fight between Pyro, pretty much abandoning the lobby in control of blue team just a little bit. And red team right now just pretty much waiting. Blue team having the advantage, but just by a little bit.
Look at the last true Sixes gamer who's actually building Uber like a proper scout, Daisy Bear.
It's probably a Sixes
He's also
soul.
using the bot dogger, which is a great hat, or a hot dogger rather, which is a great hat for a scout.
Yeah, let's be honest, he's just advertising his company probably. He probably has a family business selling hot dogs. Let's be honest. So Granger Bob trying to get... Yep,
Nice.
good
job.
pick there. Good pick.
That item's only been in the game 7 years. Good job, Granger Bob.
And I'm not sure if this is like a bug or something, but Muuki, no, it's not a bug. Muuki apparently is just floating. He found like a sweet spot in midair. He's a magician. He's just waiting on the last point, just up there,
Yeah,
just seeing everything.
Yeah. This is so stupid. Oh, but he's behind. Okay, lovely. This is actually a really good shot. And yep, we're doing the classic process. It's last hold, because you know, Highpander can stay here all day because they're winning 1-0, and there's only 15 minutes left.
Yeah, it's important for both way, because like if that's the peril of it. Like if you're gonna do a mistake and push, oh, we have Granger Bob, look how close it is. He's decloaking. Oh, and he got it.
Nope.
Probably
Emilio is one of the few gamers who still turns around.
Whoa.
Well, I think it might just be that we have such a prevalence of gun spies now that nobody even bothers turning around anymore.
I guess, yeah, that's like the new meta, I guess.
I think like Granger Bob's like the only spy who like plays proper cloak and dagger kind of thing. Well, not cloak and dagger, invisible. But yeah, we're just gonna have like probably a 10-minute stalemate here. I mean, the onus really is on strong opinions to actually do something. But instead, they're just gonna lose their heavy. Oh, they get a charge really early trying to save Emilio. Doesn't work, and they pop really early for nothing. Rare pops for nothing either, so I don't really know why he popped, so that's pretty poor.
Yeah, hopefully they can take control of this. Conch being used by the red team, getting quite some damage on the blue heavy, and down he goes, and it seems like actually Highpander losing so many players. Only 3 people up with the demo man. And they're going for it, they're gonna go for it with the Pyro. Pyro should be able to die.
Toast is gonna, yeah, Toast gets the medic. That's it. Like, Emilio's in a really strong position here, just by the point, and yeah. That was quite a good push from what was ultimately a miscommunication. So at least they're able to take advantage of that situation.
I mean, it breaks my heart seeing the small mistakes, but yeah, definitely using that Uber by Sprayer quite early on was quite a mistake. But hopefully they can pull it together as we go into the third mid fight right now. I'm waiting for Muuki right now to see some amazing bombings, hopefully. But he's nothing is up yet.
He's loading up his dumpster device.
Here he goes.
He doesn't know where the medic is.
Ooh, he gets squirmed,
Well,
so at least that's a pick. And yeah, CeeJaey actually went down.
So
yeah, this is quite a good fight for Highpander.
But they need to like actually. Yeah, a point. It's nice going forward. Polk, what are you doing? Why are you getting those filthy cap points, Polk? Bad gamer.
I never understood this on CP maps in Highlander. Everybody just stacking the point. Everybody wants the filthy cap points instead of moving forward and taking advantage. And now they're already out. Raptor going in with a big bomb with the black box. Still alive because of that freaking black box, and Spare surviving with 60 HP, but he's gonna pick that medkit. So back to full HP. And it seems like they're gonna push through PC while red team is gonna fight them there. Ooh, Emilio getting disconnected a little bit. Hopefully this should go down, but now he gets out, and advantage going back to CeeJaey right now, but Red Team bleeding so many players through lobby, and Highpander should be able to just cap the point right now and just go last.
Toast on Sprayer again! Turn around, Sprayer! Prem winning Medic Sprayer. But yeah, like, it didn't matter, they just got on the point, because you win if you're on the point. Nice.
Yeah, that was a much better push. Was more aggressive, took advantage of their numbers.
They just went in, yeah. Well, they got in, and I think CeeJaey backed out really early, and then that left some of his players in a fight. Like if he was just groin, they might have just been able to hold things off for a bit longer.
Well, let's see what muuki will. I feel like muuki should change at this point because everybody's expecting, but no, he's gonna do the same thing, getting one rocket on CeeJaey on 78 HP, and it seems like Red is getting getter right now, but Polk going down for the blue team, and it seems like Red team will get on top of this. They still have their heavy and their heavy classes, so they should be able to. Raptor going on top as well.
Toast is
again. Ooh, this is a mistake. Yep.
They just stayed in for no reason. Like they Emilio came across the point and pinched them in, so they needed to back out through sewers there, but they just refused to for some reason. Probably because Hildreth still thought he could fight it, but nope. And now there's all the momentum with strong opinions.
Yeah, that was weird because they knew that their heavy died. They didn't have Hulk. He died quite early on.
Well,
and
they
Tractor
lost
actually got headshot on Corp.
Didn't lose anybody, any sort of good position, so I'm surprised they bothered to stay in.
Ooh, Thalash actually getting spared, just going in to like six players.
It doesn't really matter because that
just
was
got
a
him.
suicide play. Because look at the kill feed he did. Like, there's only 2 up for strong opinion full combo, and then did what any sensible gamer would do: suicide on the medic.
Well, still, I mean, it was a good play. Otherwise, the team would have it, and
yeah.
they'll be more behind.
Oh, he was just the right thing. Keep back in the dumpster device.
He's planning something. He's gonna go dumpster diving quite soon, hopefully.
So
but yeah, advantage for red team.
You can see now that the strong opinions are being more aggressive now because of the clock is against them. Look, there's 10 minutes left, and they know they need to get the point. They need to get 2 points or 2 caps to get a win. So they're being more aggressive. They're actually using their charge to really just the threat of the Uber advantage rather. Polk dies again. Oh, and Toast gets Hilldog. Toast is getting quite a lot of big kills here.
Yeah, I feel like Highpander needs to kind of like get it together, as in regroup in a way, not die sort of like one-on-one. It seems like maybe there's like a miscommunication. Maybe they're not really expecting this sort of aggressiveness from strong opinions. So they kind of need to chill out, take things a little bit slow, maybe just because they have that 1 round advantage. But yeah, we'll see. Both Ubers are going to be equal, so we're going to wait and see how strong opinions are going to approach this last point, since they're 1 point behind.
Yeah, again, the onus is going to be on strong opinions to actually do something. Bulow wants in, but yeah, French ball's right behind him. Down Raptor. Oh, Raptor goes down. Toast backstab Sprayer, and that's a drop, by the way. Sprayer must be a bad medic because he dropped an Uber. That's what I've learned from Twitch chat these days.
Yeah, he's been dying quite a lot to Toast, so you know, yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe just a lot of Toast.
Pushing in through 2 for absolutely no reason. They have complete Uber advantage, so they push through this small choke, allowing the pyro to deny them a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it is going to work that well. As soon as Hildreth will get to that rollout area, it's going to be able to just spam stickies and everybody out.
Completely.
Now it seems like they're going to try to maybe hold the lobby area, but not really going to happen. And yeah, it seems to me that things have just reset.
Gets shown. So yeah, 10% Uber difference. CeeJaey doing the old Bulow strat of hiding far back on PC when you don't have Uber. And yeah, I don't really know why.
Getting detected, didn't manage to get the medic pick that they so needed to get out. And yeah, this is scary because like, oh, we're 1 point ahead. Like if we do something, if we do one mistake, if a sniper gets a headshot, a crucial headshot on a key player, good. Even if we have the Uber, so it's really important what's gonna happen next. We see Muuki actually going forward, getting a kill on Highpander. Maybe he's going to be able to get the medkit, and he does. Hopefully he can distract the team for quite some time, but he goes down, and it's not like he was doing anything anyway.
The best pyro ever, getting killed by a soldier one-on-one for effort, Steve. And the heavy goes down for strong opinions. It'll be interesting to see. I really don't think that Highpander are going to push here.
No, probably not. Definitely, I don't think so.
They're not gonna push in a one-man advantage.
Yeah, no. You need more. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, making the enemy team just lose a heavy or a demo via a sniper.
It buys you 30 seconds.
Yeah,
basically,
exactly. And that's what
it's
they
already
need.
7.5 minutes to go. Not very long now.
We have Seal actually just spamming from the shutter door, and we do see the Uber getting exchanged right now from PC, but it's only demo man. But yeah, at the same time, the blue team not really getting anything out of their Uber, so I'm not sure why they popped that preemptively. And we see Toast already hiding. Toast going for the medic, gets the heavy. The medic is disconnected right now. Red team just pushing in, and they have that conch as well. Briefly, people just dying from the blue team, and it seems like Red team will be able to hold it. No, no.
Highpander somehow surviving. So did Ask. But you can see, look, you can see again the strategy from Strong Opinions was to just create Ubers, because they presumably made a read on Sprayer that he will pop his Uber in his front straight away, and then they used the cons to try and get in, and it worked quite well, except they didn't kill Sprayer quickly enough, and Sprayer was able to get enough dancing around on the point to distract him, which allowed Ask the time to come in and kind of clean up there. But also, just before that push, Doom, he came out of rollout and he spotted Emilio was eating a sandwich in PC, so he got out his Frontier Justice and went in and just created it. Worth, he says in chat.
Do you know sandwich for heavy? And Muuki actually trying to get CeeJaey once again, not really succeeding right there, and yeah, managing to pull up the second point, and it seemed like they're on the pressure. They have that conch, they're going in through rollout. I'm not sure if that's going to work that well. Raptor actually going on top with Toast, and this might actually be pretty good for them. They're getting on the medic. Medic is 76. They get the Uber, but both Ubers actually being used with Red Team having a slightly better Uber. Right now, Hildreth being over by himself, overextending, I guess. Not quite, and it seems like Red Team is actually quite stuck there in panic room, and they need to do something. They need to be careful because both teams could actually get sandwiched in a ways.
CeeJaey kind of crossed trying to help out his team, but yeah, it didn't really work out. So we might actually see a proper push out here. The Lash is hiding. Gonna kill Hildreth here probably.
Yeah, they do have Toast going through through lobby, and he's gonna go from behind. Gets detected. They knew about him all along.
If you look at the scores, it's no surprise who's highest for Highpander. Ast has been like doing so much work at this moment.
And it always showing when you don't expect them, when you least expect them, and cleaning up so much and helping them in those you know, sandwiching the opponents.
They've not got a full Uber charged advantage. So are they going to push out to PC? Odds this time. At last, Muuki doing something.
Yeah, they should be able to get. I felt like they could have got the point without using the Uber, but again, Spare just feeling comfortable using that Uber.
8K here.
Ooh, getting the heavy, and hopefully he can get the demo as well. Come on, use that pistol. Surely it's gonna get it eventually. Oh my god, they both go down. And that is
that was some good spam from Corp. Corp was just spamming randoms there, and eventually it forces Highpander to back out. But Ast was like on a 9K there.
Yeah, unfortunate that Ast didn't manage to get demo.
Well, CeeJaey was way in front of his team for some reason, and Ast just killed him. So yeah, a bit weird.
Well, I guess it's gonna be to Raptor / Toast if they can do something, but Toast is getting out through BC. Raptor is just holding there passively with Box and Conch trying to build up, and at the moment not really happening anything with Uber on blue team. They do have the Uber. It seems like they're gonna use it. They're gonna use it through choke, but their heavy is quite behind them. Emilio getting disconnected, and he dies off of the bat.
They want the scout and the demo win to actually do something, and they want to force CeeJaey early if they're going to actually Do anything? Toast is in a good position here. As soon as Sprayer shoots his back, Toast is going to be in on him.
Yeah, it goes for the soul. He gets Mookie, which is pretty good, especially on this mid fight. And it seems like they're gonna. Red team is gonna push them into sewers. Blue Heavy just running away. I'm not sure we got away. Oh, finally goes down to Thompson. Amazing pick there by the red engineer. And it seems like they need to go now on the second point. They do have the heals for the blue team, but red team has Uber. So surely they're gonna be able to get this easily, even without Uber.
Highpander backing out. They've almost got their charge now. We've got 2.5 minutes left on the. So it's going to be a grandstand festival.
This is
Whether
it.
we're going
This
to be
is
going to
it.
Golden Cap or not.
Final stand, final destination. Grunjabab going down. Ast will respawn shortly, and 9 people for both teams except Highpander with Grunjabab surely respawning in time. Yeah, we'll see how they're gonna approach this.
What's
time
that really,
happening
what's
in
that gun
lobby?
that Flash is using? It's some really stupid wee. Oh,
Oh, it's a
funny
skin
noise.
for the
Oh, is it?
pistol
Okay.
from the Alien Invasion Mao.
Okay. Yeah, we're seeing not an awful lot happening. I'm going to guess that Raptor is building up his conch again. If I can see him. Is he running it? He doesn't have it equipped, so they
Ooh,
won't be
Corv
doing
going down. Corv going down for red team. So surely they're not gonna be able to push on this. Not without a demo. They need that demo, that amazing demo. But they're not gonna have him. So Grunjabab delivering quite good selling as much as possible. And yeah, I feel like Highpander will be able to get this on just hold
there's
this
90
long
seconds
enough.
left. There's 90 seconds left. There's enough time.
Desperation,
Oh, but now
desperation.
they lose Emilio. Oh, that's actually pretty
Oh,
bad.
and Cloud and CeeJaey going down to trap
Yeah.
2 picks and last. And yeah, it's impossible. They have Uber, so it's just lost. Highpander actually
I'm
getting
still
this.
surprised I'm not seeing any level 3s here. Shut up the shop. What would Beep do in this situation? He'd have a level 3 guy. Doom. You're worse than Beep.
They're very
Yeah,
comfortable
it
with
looks-
shooting a lot when you're
I'm
casting.
I'm a retired gamer, it doesn't matter now.
Oh, I see how it is. I see. This
And
is
40 seconds left. They've got enough time for one push here. They've got a few kills.
desperation.
Like,
They did change to quick fix, so they're gonna get it in like 2 seconds, and they're gonna go in desperation. But
yeah, like you should have gone.
Uber getting used by the blue team, and yeah, red team just collapsing and evaporating pretty much. With Raptor being almost the last man standing for the last point, surely
He's
he won't be
still
able to do
never
anything.
mind. Never mind.
And
Never mind.
yeah,
GG. So yeah, no surprise there. 73 points. Like he went pretty damn huge in this game. I mean, Thalash still did well for his team, so all those 6v6 fights just so good on 5 CP, etc., etc. Core bomb scoring for his team again. Is this the malign influence of Emilio? Always demanding heals.
you know, I have to wonder. Strong opinions. I assume everybody has a strong opinion in that team, right? I have to wonder who has the strongest opinion. Like, I wonder if there's like an inside drama happening constantly about who has the strongest opinion. Like, everybody can be under the agreement of like, oh, we all have strong opinions, but there's one guy that's like, my opinion is the strongest. I wanna learn about that. You know, that's forget about the game.
Well, we can ask CeeJaey right now. CeeJaey, who has
Yo.
the strongest opinion in strong opinions?
No, that's the team name is simply because Raptor always argues with everybody over everything.
Who always argues?
Raptor. Well, on our team last season, we had Feeling on Scout, and Feeling always made a point that Raptor has very strong opinions about anything. You could say it's a sunny day, and he'd argue that there's clouds. You know, it's not arguments, but he always has a strong opinion about absolutely anything. So yeah,
Sounds
that's
like
what it's
hip-hop band
based on.
there. Okay, so who am I? Coming on 21st. Okay, Hilldog. Humiliated were you when you got 3-0'd on Warm Tank? pathetically.
Well, your mic was way different. Oh, you want us to talk about Womp? Yeah, they were so much better than us on that map. Massively
It's because
more
Hildreth
prepared.
sucks.
That too. They're just way more coordinated. We can get shit done.
It did feel that you were completely terrible.
Yeah, I won't dispute. We were terrible. We were just spend the week.
But did you know you were going to be terrible on Wormtick?
Yes.
I kind of expected it because we only played against sort of the lower side of teams, and we kind of rolled them. So we didn't really get
well,
our
then I'll go back to
weaknesses tested.
CeeJaey. We noticed throughout the cast that your team seemed very, very well drilled on Wormtick. Like you would have almost triggers for falling back. Is this something you coordinated beforehand?
I don't know. We just taken each kind of map as it comes. Like obviously this week was Warmtick and Process, and coming into the game we knew our stronger map was Warmtick. Like we seem to be getting better results on it. Like in our pre-game we played against Chess and we managed to 3-0 them, but on Process we only went 1-1. It just seems to be a map that we're struggling a bit, I suppose. I don't know, just about kind of pushes and stuff like that. But yeah, Warmtick we felt really comfortable on, and yeah, everything just seemed to go according to plan.
But surely draw. Well, I suppose if you drew 1-1 with Chess on Process, having 3-0 them on Wormtick, you maybe felt that Process was going to be a more difficult map for you, or is it just that Process is a map that usually lends itself to stalemates?
I suppose it's a bit of both. I mean, like I said, we preferred Warmtick out of the two maps. But we've had some good scrims on Process, like against good teams, and we beat Chess on it like a few days ago or last week or something like that. Like, so we weren't coming into it thinking, oh, this is a really bad map for us. But because of the fact that it lends itself to stalemates, and once Highpander got the sort of one up, it was like, okay, so now we kind of, they don't have the urgency to push anymore. And yeah, it was a close game. Like that last round went on for ages, and it was just kind of a couple of mistakes here and there that made the difference, I suppose. But yeah, it's just that kind of like stalematey. We felt in control of the game. That's the sad thing. Like we probably, if you ask any of us, we probably say we deserve some points out of it simply because we had them on their last quite a lot. We just couldn't exercise that last push properly, and we were kind of trying to get the picks, but we couldn't get them properly coordinated. That happens.
And was it the first round that you won? You completely dropped Emilio, and then you used the charge to try and save him, even though he was like dead. And then Sprayer used his Uber for no reason, and then you repushed it in again with the conch. Was that like an active decision that you were repushed with that, or was that just happy circumstance? Okay,
that
Steve
was
says
the play, but we didn't know where Emilio wants to push for.
okay.
So
Well,
it was
that's
like, I'm here,
least,
but we didn't know where he was.
That's okay. Well, at least you had some thought. Although I think the problem then was that once you played that trick, Highpander were smart to it. Whereas conversely, let me cut back to Hildog. Hildog, your first push on Process was probably the worst push I've ever seen. It was completely abysmal. But then
it's almost as if I was watching It's All Good play. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, exactly. It was almost as if you're watching us. But then what I really liked was that whenever you pushed again, no, I didn't care about that. You died like 2 seconds later anyway. What I really liked about it was whenever you got back into that position, you figured out exactly how things were going to play it.
The first smash.
Yeah, and then Gorston just came in. Gorston just walked across the point with his power jack out and just got on the point because he knew that
Gorston did something.
Yeah, Gorston did something. Gorston was the key to that push.
Shit.
Gorston just got on the point.
I noticed that they weren't sort of giving us opportunities to frag them, so we're just cool to get on the cap and make them come to us whilst I sit there spam stickies on their combo.
Yeah, so what I liked about that, but it seemed that you actually had learned from your mistake, whereas CeeJaey, not to call you out for your tactical misplays, but you didn't.
I didn't what, sorry?
No, never mind. CeeJaey, it doesn't work if I sass you and you're not listening.
I'm sorry. It's right, I get enough for my team. I just I learned to phase out and come back for the good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I made some mistakes. Like there was one in particular where the call was to go forward onto second, but we only really had Toast and Steve, and then Mookie jumped me. And I was like, it's okay, I can surf this rocket. And then he pinged me out of midair, and I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, sorry, I was like, oh, gosh, darn it.
CeeJaey, this is a PG-13 cast.
Sorry,
I
I
would
forget.
request that you refrain from swearing in future.
I apologise to all our under 13 viewers.
I was going to say, I'm sure Rap's eagerly listening to this cast, hoping that we'll mention him. And as I said, he's 13, so he's not allowed to listen to such kind of poor language. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I suppose I can just stir up some drama. Steve, do you have any words for Hildreth? Are you sorry?
Hey man, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Cool.
Hildreth,
Do you want me to-
are you sorry that you didn't show Steve the love?
Well, he made a choice, and it's good for him.
Good for him. Okay.
Because we got the Gorsinator.
Okay, you got Gorston and I
Got
got
to
Steve.
play against Muuki and Grinja Bubba. And
Oh,
then some
Steve,
7 other
Steve,
shitters.
there's a
Okay, I'll be
brilliant
salty about it, fucking traitor.
He is. Steve Pander, the traitor. Steve, the best part of the game was when Mookie one-on-one you and killed you. Whenever you
yeah,
got
that was
40 HP.
sad.
Yeah.
I was pretty upset as well,
Mookie,
because
Mookie.
Cloudy gets 2 rockets on him and says nothing, and then I walk in, and there's a soldier in my face.
You do sound pretty salty, Steve. Mookie,
Thanks.
you were absolutely atrocious on Worm Tech. Why was this?
I blame my team, like, kind of similar to playing like It's All Good. I jump in and my team does fucking nothing. But the difference between It's All Good and this team is that It's All Good actually had a spy who did something. Grenja went for like 0 to 54 or something, and Hildreth had like 1k damage per round. And then like, I jump in, I'm calling in, okay team, I'm going in, let's kill some nerds. And then my medic is like, I'm Russian, I can't push, I might die to a sniper, must hide in spawn. It reminded me of playing with Bulow, it was pretty cancer. And then Hildreth starts raging up to everyone, and it's like fucking cancer. It's pretty much like 10 times worse than playing Bulow. Can we just reform our team so I can dish it? Oh, I'm sorry, PG-13.
Maybe next season, Mookie.
Freaking nerds. We can try to make another super team with Bulow engineer.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so CeeJaey, are you disappointed with the result tonight? You know, you've got the 3 points against the Highpander, one of the big dogs of Prem. Boys, do you feel like you could go on more?
Yeah, I'm gutted. We pegged this as 6 points. Like, no offense, but we've, like, based on all of our scrims so far, we haven't lost. Like, this is the first map that we've lost with, like, our first lineup. The only other game we lost was on Gravel Pit against Stacked, and that was when we had like 2 or 3 different players. It wasn't our main. So we came into this like pretty confident, and we were kind of having a laugh at the fact that Saloon was sort of 80% for Highpander, and
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I mean we were confident, but I suppose people don't know who we are. And Highpander, I mean, at the end of the day, points off of arguably one of the strongest teams in the league, we can't really complain. But at the start of the day, we would have definitely have like 6. We felt we should have been taking 6 from this. So yeah, in our minds, this is definitely 3 points lost rather than 3 gained.
Hildreth, same question to you. Are you disappointed that you couldn't even beat these whippersnappers, these nobodies who came 4th in high or whatever it was?
Yeah, except
This isn't
they've
even a
kicked all
friendly
their shit
place.
players. They've kicked all their shit players. So did I say shit?
We kicked 1. Like, what is this? What is this slander, Hildreth?
Well,
I
they've
will
got
go
a really
back-
good roster, and CeeJaey's right. We haven't beaten them in a single PCW, so to get 3 points, pretty big.
Who have
but,
we beaten
you know.
at PCW though?
We beat.
Oh yeah, we beat the
Bulow.
experiment.
No, the Weebs. We beat them in a PCW.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, we don't care about beating high teams.
But no,
What did you
pretty
say?
happy
Joe's
with that
team, a
result.
high team?
Those teams
Excuse
are the high
me?
team.
We're
Well,
happy with the result.
I agree though.
So
Happy
Hildreth is
with-
happy with the
happy with
result.
it.
CeeJaey is disappointed. That's a very interesting turn of events. We'll finish on the idea of cutting. CeeJaey, I'll let you into a little story. Go back to season 5.
Nobody
Highlander.
cares below.
Season
Didn't
5
we win that?
Highlander. Emilio Estevez told me that Chan was still their main scout. Chan was never cut from Kill Switch. Denny had just played all the main scout. Denny was never cut. CeeJaey, is this a similar kind of situation for Strong Opinions? Did you just not really invite people to play anymore, and then they weren't
No.
really cut? You know, they're not really playing anymore.
So we have 5 players from our lineup from last season. That's me, Raptor, Steel, Cloudy, and Corv. those guys are in our lineup. Our scout was feeling I want to play, so he said I'll just run other classes. So he didn't really want to play anymore. So
Sorry,
that's what
your
we got.
mic. What was he feeling?
Ah?
What
Oh,
was he
yes.
feeling?
He was not feeling scout anymore. And then our heavy was Sad Panda, and he kind of suddenly quit.
Panda.
Did
The
he
teeth.
sad panda? Okay, he sad.
He Sad Panda'd just before the playoffs, so we had to play with Blister as who's our backup heavy. He didn't want to main, so why we brought in Emilio. And we had Mars on Pyro, and he isn't a main Pyro. Like, he's much better and comfortable with demo. So we started looking for an actual main Pyro, which is when Steve asked me. And then our Spy just wasn't really working out with our Spy. So I suppose that's the only player that we really.
So you kicked him.
You kicked him.
mercilessly.
You kicked CeeJaey.
Hildreth, why didn't Kisakala play? Was he unavailable, or did you just not?
Kisakala has been
Did
officially
you
kicked.
ruthlessly
CeeJaey.
To be fair,
one of your
kicking
oldest friends?
Kisakala is like,
Kisakala is terrible.
yeah, we would.
CeeJaey, the difference is
We kept him
that
in sympathy. We felt sorry for him, so we let him play in the Premiership team for 4 seasons.
the difference is CeeJaey is that Hildreth makes excuses about his team being a super team, which is supposedly designed at best.
Super
So
team
kicking
Kisakala.
kicking people like Kisakala is perfectly within that team. CeeJaey, you on the other hand, you cling to not kicking people. You're like, no, I didn't do it. Don't blame
Oh yeah,
me.
I kicked one. That's fine.
You kicked one.
To be
okay.
fair,
So
we really
brutal.
wanted to. Sorry to interrupt. We really wanted to get Gisser on Pyro. We were thinking strongly about it, but he was just like, "Meh, I won't have any problems if you don't play with me." So we picked up the Gorstinator. We love Gisser.
Okay. Well, that's great. I think all questions have been exhausted now. Atomicus, do you have anything to say? I know I've dominated this. Maybe you've got something to say.
Oh no, I'm just enjoying the banter, the drama. You know, I have my popcorn, glass
Hi,
of wine.
Atomicus.
Just get you fucking traitor. I mean, yes.
Why did you remove French team?
Okay.
I left you.
Oh, you're
Goodbye.
Yes. What was
Huh?
the question?
I said, CeeJaey, do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah. Shout out to VHoof and to Wireless.tf who are sponsoring us for the season. Thank you very much. And obviously shout out to my team. Thank you very much for the games and Highpander, good game. And hopefully we'll play again in the season at some point, maybe in the playoffs. Thanks to you guys for casting as well. I'll definitely give it a watch over later.
You're welcome, CeeJaey. Vote me next time. Hildreth, do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to Seaface.
No shout out to Kisakala?
Fuck Kisakala.
Okay.
Shout out to Julius Bart.
Okay. Mookie, do you have any shoutouts?
Yes. Can I say them?
Only if they're not rude.
Okay. Shout out to my man Tube, the best Highlander soldier in both Sixes and Highlander.
The best
Shout out
Highlander
to
soldier
shout out to
sixes.
Bulow. Bulow's the best.
Thank
I wish you came back to TF2 Bulow. I miss you.
Okay. Steve, do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to Sniper Sidelines for running Highpander process.
Salt.
Sold.
Steve, you're very, very salty. That's not really surprising.
Thank you. Yeah. I added too
Atomicus.
much chicken spice to my chicken.
Actually, Atomicus can cry because I hate doing that. So I'll do shoutouts. Who am I shoutouts to? Mookie.
Me.
Despite being terrible, I still
Fuck
love
you.
you, Mookie. You're still the best.
Freak you.
Shout out to anybody who wants to buy me a new microphone, because I know I've been reading this chat and I hear you all bitching about it. I'm not going to change, so it's up to you to force the change. Over to you, Atomicus.
I mean, you know, thanks for everybody for playing, for coping with us. I guess that's the best way to say it. And thank you to you, Bulow, for being here for me and casting together.
You're welcome, Atomicus.
We got a shout
Yes.
out John for organising 3 casts simultaneously. That's
Oh
pretty
yeah, that was
ridiculous.
awesome. Not only did John have to do 3 casts or coordinate 3 casts, one of them was a game involving 2 Russian teams. This final cast was completely trashed by Sprayer, who apparently is Russian. No, you should wrap up things, Atomicus.
Alright, well, I guess that's it, guys. You've been watching Week 2, ETF2L Highlander Season 9. Strong Opinions versus Highpander, 1-on-1. being a tie. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.